Hello there! My name is Tanner, and I'd like to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. Hey look! I'm not in the dark anymore! Don't get me wrong, I loved making spooky vids, but since spooky season is over, I thought it was high time we got back to creating some more light-hearted content. Anyway, for those of you who don't already know from my first ever video on this channel, link up in the cards and in the description down below, one of my favorite media franchises of all time is the Pokémon franchise. Actually, fun fact, the creator of the Pokémon franchise, Satoshi Tajiri, and I have something in common, and that is the fact that we're both on the autism spectrum. So for this video, I thought it would be a fun idea to combine my love of Pokemon and my love of mythology and come up with my top 10 mythical creatures that I think should become Pokemon at some point in the future. Now I'm going to need to clarify a couple of things. First of all, I'm going to be talking more about the lore and typing each Pokemon would have, since that's what I know most about. And I'm not really going to go into stats or abilities or anything like that. Second, these entries, as always, will be in no particular order. So without any further delay, here is my top 10 mythical creatures that I think should become Pokemon. Number 10, the Pegasus. Hold up. So you're telling me that we have several horse Pokemon, we've got a couple of unicorn Pokemon, we've got some zebra Pokemon, but we don't have a Pegasus Pokemon? What? Okay, I'm calm now. Anyway, if there was a Pegasus Pokemon, I definitely think giving it the flying type is a given here. But if you wanted to make it a dual type, you could probably use pretty much any other type there is, other than maybe the bug type. I mean, seriously, you could give it the electric type and have it control storms. You could give it the fairy type and focus on its magical properties. You could give it the fire type and wreathe its wings in flames. The list is pretty much endless. Number 9, the Jackalope. Like with the last entry, we've had plenty of rodent-based Pokemon in every single generation up to this point, including a couple of rabbits. But so far, for some reason, none of them are based on the Jackalope. I mean, come on! I definitely think having a rabbit Pokemon that gains horns when it evolves would be a pretty interesting concept. As for typing, in this case, I think pretty much anything goes. I mean, seriously, you can make it a Route 1 normal type. You could give it the electric type and have it channel electricity through its horns. You could give it the grass type and have its horns be tree branches. You could give it the psychic type and have it focus its psychic powers through its horns. You could give it the steel type, have its horns be metal. You get the idea. Number 8, the Axe Handle Hound. For those of you who haven't seen any of my previous videos, the Axe Handle Hound is an American folkloric creature that essentially is a fusion of a dog and an axe, with a blade for a head, a handle for a body, and 4 stumpy legs. Kinda already sounds like a Pokemon if you ask me. Anyway, I definitely think making it a steel type is a given considering it's part axe, but I don't think it needs to be a dual type necessarily, unless possibly giving it normal or fighting as a secondary type. But that's just me. Number 7, the Nemean Lion. For those of you who don't already know, the Nemean Lion is a creature from Greek mythology that is said to essentially be a lion with a coat as hard as metal. The coat was so hard, in fact, that when Heracles ended up defeating the Nemean lion, because he wasn't already famous enough, the only way he could skin the animal was by using its own claws. All that being said, like with the previous entry, I definitely think making this Pokemon a pure steel type would be a given here, considering its metallic coat. But if you really wanted to make it a dual type, You probably could add the fighting type as well. Number 6, the set animal. Again, as mentioned in previous videos, the set animal, or Shah, was an ancient Egyptian creature that was considered the totemic animal of the god Set, god of, among other things, the desert, storms, and evil. Appearance-wise, the Set animal was said to have the body of a greyhound, squared off cone-shaped ears, wider at the end than at the base, a nose kind of like an aardvark, and a forked tail that is constantly erect, even at rest. Also, considering one of Set's titles was the Red Lord, I would definitely assume that the Set animal, and therefore the Pokemon counterpart, would be a reddish color. Also, coming up with the typing for the Pokemon counterpart is extremely easy. One, it would be a dark type, considering Set was the god of evil, and two, it would be a ground type, considering Set was the god of the desert. Number 5, the Tatzelwurm. The Tatzelwurm is a creature from the Alps that is said to take the form of a snake with the head and forelegs of a cat. Once again, already starting to sound like a Pokemon, huh? I don't know about you, but I definitely think that a Tatzelworm Pokemon would be a really interesting and unexpected concept. Now, I imagine it to be a poison type, considering the serpentine nature of the Tatzelworm, but if you want to dual type it to complement the feline nature as well, you could go multiple different ways with it. From normal to electric to fire to fairy to dark to dragon, the list is endless. Numero 4, the Griffin. Yet another well-known mythical creature that hasn't yet gotten a Pokemon version. Why do we not have a Griffin Pokemon? Huh? Why not? You could literally do anything with the Griffin. Man, I've been really doing a lot of ranting in this video, huh? Anyway, like with the Pegasus, flying type is kind of a given here. But other than that, the sky is figuratively and literally the limit here. It could be a normal flying, electric flying, fairy flying, fire flying, dragon flying, water flying, grass flying, dark flying, fighting flying, the list goes on. Though, not sure you could add the bug type, but that's just me. Number 3, the Bakekujira. As I mentioned in my top 10 mythical creatures video, the Bakekujira is a Japanese mythical creature that takes the form of a ghostly whale skeleton that is said to curse anyone who looks at it with misfortune. Once again, I am very surprised that there isn't a Pokemon based on this creature yet. I mean, really. A water and ghost type whale with a skeleton pattern on it, said to curse anyone who looks at it? It practically writes itself. Number 2, the Aklut. Looky here, another entry from my top 10 mythical creatures video. Anyway, for those of you who haven't watched that, the Aklut is a creature from Inuit legend, which takes the form of a wolf on land and an orca in the water. Yet again, another concept that sounds just like a Pokemon. I mean, seriously, a water and ice type half wolf, half orca creature? Come on! You could probably even make it the water starter of the region and base the grass and fire starters on other mythical creatures. I don't know, I'm just spitballing here. Numero 1, the Pyrosta. The Pyrosta is a little known mythical creature that originated from Cyprus, near Greece, which takes the form of an insect-sized dragon with insect wings. It was said to live in fires akin to salamanders, and would die if they ever left it. Now, I know this is a bit of an obscure creature, but I bet if this became a Pokemon, it would bring the Pyrosta into popularity. Also, I think it would definitely give us the bug and dragon type Pokemon we've all been asking for, but have so far been severely lacking. And there we have it. That was my top 10 mythical creatures I wish were Pokemon. If you like this video and you want more, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below so you don't miss any new videos. By the way, what did you think of these Pokemon concepts? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, if you have any ideas for any future videos, leave those thoughts in the comments down below as well, and it might just happen. Alright, well, that's all the time I have for this video, so I will see you all next week with a brand new one. See you then!